What's going on, YouTube world? This is your guy, Sealz the man. Thank you for coming back on this beautiful day. I'm gonna tell y'all something today that I want y'all to know from 2024 to whenever God calls you home. This is really important. This can be cancerous to you if you're not careful. This could be the game changer, the dynamic shift. This can determine if your relationship is a heaven or a war field. So make sure you watch the whole video throughout to understand the breadth of what I'm about to talk about, all right? You know, just thinking about relationships and unions. If you think about your relationship as a living organism, your perspective on it will change. The things you think that needs to be fixed or how to fix it or the solutions to fix things in your relationship will change. Because when you are sick, because you know you're a living organism, when you are sick, you know what needs to be done to stop that sickness, to heal yourself, to become better. Because you know, as a living organism, the body has systems, it works in a way, and because it works this way, there is always another way to supplement it. Systems supplement systems, right? But when you look at things as not an organism, as not a living thing, you do not attach those same sentiments to it. Because something that is not living is dead. Therefore, if you think something is dead, it has no solution. There is no answer. It is what it is. So I want you to put into your mindset when you're watching this video that your relationship is a living thing. It is a living organism. It was born, it grows, it may break down. It goes up and it goes down. It increases, it decreases. Sometimes it gets unhealthy, sometimes it is healthy. All right, so just think like that. Putting that into consideration, I am here to tell you that your relationship will either bring you life or it will bring you death. Your man will either bring you life or he will bring you death. Your woman will either bring you life or she will bring you death. There's no in between, one or the other. My grandma used to always tell me in the Bible, it says that there's life and death in the power of the tongue. What you say will either hurt or heal. The things that comes out your mouth will either build or destroy. It is one or the other. There's no in between. And the same applies to your relationship, to your love, to your friendships. They will bring you life or death. So how do you know if your relationship is bringing you life or if it's bringing you death? Honestly, it's pretty obvious. You see, because there's characteristics when it comes to life and death. Life is a living thing. It grows. It has its ups and downs. It moves. It's active. It's abundant. It's flowing. Life is action. Death, on the other hand, is the opposite. It has no action. It's rotting. It's inactive. It is void of purpose. It releases toxins. It brings you down. It is the total complete opposite of life. So taking those things into consideration, is your relationship bringing you life or is it bringing you death? If you're in a relationship where you feel like you're always sad or angry or even dying, if you feel like you're being abused, if you feel like violence rules your relationship, mental abuse rules your relationship, if you don't feel love, if you don't feel alive in your relationship, then guess what? Your man, your woman is bringing you death in your relationship. Now, I don't want to seem or talk like in extreme terms, but it is extreme. Because there are plenty of people that go throughout life in these relationships, in dead relationships, in relationships of death for years and decades and just endure it and just suffer through it, not realizing that the relationship is bringing them death. They're literally dying inside, staying in this relationship with this person. A relationship with life, the ones I love to talk about. When you're around this person, when you're with this person, you just feel amazing, butterflies, fireworks. You love being around this person because they treat you right. They love you right. They want to be around. They talk life into you. They bring you up. They build you. They help build you. Y'all create legacy together. Y'all create families together. Y'all talk to each other in a healthy way. Those are characteristics of life. That person is bringing you life. And this is a common theme. This is not an inconsistent thing. They're not treating you like this one day and another way or bringing you death another day. No. This is a consistent thing. Your love is breathing life into you. There's a story in the Bible in Exodus where Moses was told by God to strike the rock so that water can sprout from it to feed the people that he was trying to save. And that's one of my favorite stories because God instructed Moses to take something that was dead, and not even dead because rocks aren't dead. They're not organisms, but he took something that was inactive, a rock, something that doesn't have direct benefit to me, to you, to Moses and his people, and he sprouted life from that inactive thing. If you want to call it that dead thing in this moment, he sprouted life from it to give life to those who needed it. I love that story. Even if you're not a biblical person, you can appreciate this story because it shows how powerful life is. It shows the impact and the magnitude that life brings to a person when it is sprouted into their life. If you are with someone who is not sprouting into your life, someone who is not raising you up, someone who is not pouring into you, someone who is not speaking into you. I'm not talking about speaking to you, but someone who is speaking into you. There's a difference. That feeling that you get when someone, your lover, who is doing that for you and to you and in you, that feeling of jubilance inside of you, that is life. Never get it twisted. Sealz, your guy, is here to tell you to never get it twisted. Never intertwine the definitions of death and life, especially in your relationships, especially with the one you want to spend the rest of your life with. Do not force the definition of death onto life when you know you are not being given life into your relationship. Because once again, your relationship is going to give you life or death. That's it. There's no in between. And this also applies to you. If you're in a relationship and it may be rocky or it may be okay, it could be better. There's room for improvement. Try to speak life to your partner. Try to bring more life and light into your partner. Just try it and see what happens. I just had a conversation with a friend the other day, and I was talking about the ups and downs of friendship. How when things go bad, people pour more bad into that talk because they just want to pound on what the issues are. They just want to layer on and pile on what's wrong with their relationship or their friendship. And I said, you know what people should do? How about you speak more positive things about your friendship or your relationship? The reason why y'all even like each other, the reason why y'all are even friends. How about people start talking about those things more when the problems arise? Because now you remind your partner or your friend why y'all even together in the first place. Because if you pile on negativity, that negativity will bring death to your friendship. It will bring death to your relationship. Why keep pouring negativity when there's already a problem at hand? Why keep pouring that on? You're just making the fire even bigger. Bring positivity into that problem. Douse that fire with it. Remind each other why we are here, why we love each other. Because that is bringing life into your issue, into your situation at hand. That brings hope. Life brings hope. This year, from here on out, I want you to, 1, recognize if your relationship is bringing you life or death. And 2, take the responsibility to bring more life into your relationship. There is no relationship that will get enough of life. Every relationship can use more life because you cannot have real love without living in it first. All right? You guys, Sealz the Man back at you with another deep one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Enjoy your day. Peace and blessings. Stay healthy. Goodbye.